Hello, everybody. It's the Christmas season, I suppose. I'm going to be reading maybe a few short stories about Christmas this week. Not all Christmas stories are bubbly, right? And we're going to start one off that's not so bubbly. This one is A Christmas Miracle by C.J. Heck. It was December, during what would be forever called the Great Depression. The blizzard had begun last night just after dark with gentle flurries. Now in the early hours before dawn, it was snowing like a son of a bitch. Jake Simmons pulled his coat collar up as high as it would go, hoping to shrink the opening so it was less inviting to wayward flakes. Never mind, he thought with a sigh. Just never you mind. It's winter, and it's snowing. It is what it is. This morning, like every morning, snow or no snow, Jake walked the tracks picking up rogue coal that escaped from the railroad cars as they bounced along the tracks. They couldn't buy food, but each shiny black nugget was precious and went a long way to keep his family warm. These were tough times. The snow only served to punctuate just how bad things were, and how much worse they could still get. Jake plodded on, pushing the snow aside with his foot. Coal was already nearly impossible to see in the dark, and the snow made it even harder to find. With each step, he grew more despondent, knowing his pockets were almost empty and probably would stay that way. How in the world had things ever gotten so bad? Only days before Christmas, Jake still hadn't found any work. Children shouldn't have to grow up this fast, Jake said aloud into the darkness, the wind gobbling each word as it was spoken. In their innocent dreams, Santa is up in the North Pole, and his elves are making toys to deliver in a sleigh on Christmas Eve. Even now, in the worst of times, Jake's oldest delivered groceries and stocked shelves for Bert down at the market on Tuesdays. The middle child, Tommy, had a paper route. Even his wife worked one day a week cleaning for the Parkers. Jeb Parker owned the mill. He did what he could, hiring men for a day here, a day there, but few could afford what the mill produced. So even Jeb was on hard times. And Sarah, sweet little Sarah, she was only 2 years old. Hardship was all she had ever known. How he wished he could make everything better for her, for all of them. Hours later, Jake had reached his lowest point yet. It was dark again, and snowing even harder, if that was even possible. All day, Jake had stood in the growing lines for the few jobs that were available. There were always more men than jobs. Overcome by exhaustion and grief, he sat down hard on the curb, his feet planted in the freezing slush. With his head in his hands, he felt a growing resolve to end it all. Jake's spirit was broken, and he finally recognized complete and utter defeat. Blinking through his tears, he prayed for his immortal soul. God, please help me. To those I love, I'm worth more dead than alive. Please give me the courage to do what I have to do. Then, pointing his revolver at the roof of his mouth, he humbly lowered his head. That's when he saw something sticking out of the slush between his feet. He lowered the gun and placed it on the curb beside him. Then, in quiet disbelief, he slowly reached down and picked up a soggy, crumpled $50 bill. His prayers had been answered. The end. So that was A Christmas Miracle by C.J. Heck. If you found this, I would say, uniquely refreshing. I don't know if refreshing is quite the right word, in this particular time of the year. Then leave your comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe. If you subscribe, put in the comments, I subscribed. We need those subscriptions. Just trying to hit that YouTube metric so I can stop asking. All right, you guys, let me know if you need anything read, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.